Hello, my Vibe Tribe. Welcome to the Daily Vibe. It is Wednesday, Self-Care Wednesday. I got the things in here. I'm just going to wait a few moments for people to pop on. So, how is everybody? Did I mention this yesterday? I don't think I mentioned this yesterday. Check out the wind outside. It's going crazy. It's pretty insane, right? So, and that wasn't even half as bad before I turned the camera around. But anyways, so I joined this group called, Loud Voices, Silent Streets. It was started in London by this one girl during COVID. And, it's still kind of COVID, but it's interesting because I joined it wanting to be one of the writers, but in order to do that, you have to perform a monologue. So somehow, I guess they didn't get yet that I want to be one of the writers. So somehow I've ended up with 3 monologues, which means I have to tap back into long ago me and see if I can figure this stuff out. So, good morning, Babley Puff. Yes, it is windy outside, and if you could see in the distance, the rain clouds are coming in. So it's going to be a nice rain today too. Might open up the windows and just enjoy that while I sit in front of my father's 82-inch TV and enjoy that too. So one of the joys of house-ish sitting and car sitting. So the family and I are taking turns looking in on the house. So it will be safe. Anyways, so it's Self-Care Wednesday. I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no, I have not looked at them. I just looked at one now, obviously, because you saw me. But up until that moment, I have not looked at any of these. So let's get rolling. Number 1. Now remember, I am on the road for this, so we cannot throw these back in the box if I don't think they fit. So today, I think they're all meant to be for what you could do when you're not feeling at your best. 5 things that can help put you back on track, or if you just want to practice some self-care anyways, which everybody should do at least once or twice a week, or more if you feel like it, but at minimum, you should be doing it at least once or twice a week. So, watch a movie/TV show, which is a new or old favorite. So, watch a movie/TV show, new or old fave. So, my shorthand needs a little work. But, if you're feeling kind of and you can't seem to get, those good juices going, then, watch something you love. Watch an old favorite of yours. Watch whether it's TV or movie. If you just need to stop thinking for a while. Sometimes I think it's good to just kind of go with something that you've seen a million times and you can just kind of fade in and out of, because then you can kind of pull your mind back together and you can just, or even just something fun, you can disappear into it and allow yourself that time to just kind of soak, into that self-care, to just kind of, allow yourself to disappear for just a little bit, just a short time, to just kind of let all that stuff wash off of you, right? So, number 2, write 5 things you love. I like this. If you're really, really struggling, just keep going until you run out of things or until you feel better. But at minimum, do 5 things that you love. For instance, I love wind. I do love the wind. I think one of the fun things I love, and I'm probably one of those weirdos too, that likes to stand in the wind and let my hair blow in the wind. It's kind of crazy, and we do get a lot of wind, but where my dad lives, he's actually on the top of a hill. Where I live, I'm not. So if I open this window right now and I open that front door, I don't even have to go outside. I will be whoosh. But I like it. It's silly as it might seem. There's something very, very refreshing about it. Something very, I don't know, feels cleansing in a way to just have that wind blow through you, or almost like you're flying with your feet on the ground, right? So, and even rain, I really love standing in the rain or jumping. I know I mentioned that one before, jumping in puddles and stuff, but those are two things I love. So, just when you're not feeling that great, just remind yourself of the things that you do love and the things that, do just kind of strike a fancy within your mind and your heart and your soul. And a lot of times that will help bring you back, because it'll remind you of the things around you that that you enjoy every day, that you love. Even if you don't get wind and rain every day, you're going to get it back eventually, and you'll be able to run around and stand in it. So, or of course, the standard, your people, the people in your family, your friends. If there's something, maybe you love your job. Lots of people love their job. You can even put that down. It's not silly. Okay, Sissy loved her job. Sissy loved her job a lot. And even older siblings. Sibling loves to work, So when you enjoy something, you're going to get the most benefit out of it. And if it's something that you love, don't be ashamed of writing it down. This is your list for no one else to look at but you. If you want to burn it after, or you want to throw it away after, that's fine. The whole point of writing down that list of the 5 things you love is to remind yourself, again, like I just said, to remind yourself of the things that bring you joy. Okay? This is funny. Go out into the sunshine, or are you a vampire? Can't make this stuff up. But, well, I probably could. But go out into the sunshine. Unless you're a vampire, then go out into the moonlight. But if you're not a vampire, I highly recommend the sunshine, because it's lovely. And who knows, maybe you're one of those special movie vampires that can go into the sunshine. So, can they? I don't know. Someone might correct me on that one. I never seen Twilight in my life. No offense to anybody who has, just not really in my wheelhouse of... I like traditional vampires. I'm not even sure what traditional vampires are, but I'm a traditional I'm a traditional fan of I'm a fan of the traditional vampire, not sparkly ones. And I mean, but hey, to each their own. To each their own. Made a lot of money, so apparently there is a ton of people out there who do like those kind of vampires, and more power to them. It's just not my thing. But the funny thing is, baby sibling says yes, they can. They just glitter, so I guess they shimmer and stuff like that. But all good. Good morning, older sibling. But yeah, so I think for me, I was raised on a lot of movies. My dad is like a B movie fan. So, but I think, like the Hammer films, right? I don't know if anybody watches this or familiar with the Hammer films, but if you are, you know what I'm talking about. And it wasn't just vampires. The Hammer films those are some iconic, classic, legendary movies. So anyways, back to the list. Go out into the sunshine. The sun provides vitamin D. It's very beneficial to your life. Gives you that glow, right? Or if you're one of those vampires, a shimmer. So, but sunlight can be fun. And unless it's raining where you're at, then, save it and go out into the sunshine later, or put on some sunshine. I'm sure YouTube has a video of sunshine. But whatever you do, it can really help cheer you, so especially when it's cold and you feel that warmth of the sun on your face. It's like being kissed by the sun, right? Number 4, try something new. Try something new. I know sometimes when you're not feeling at your best, it's hard to be spontaneous, but I know that going out for long drives is not something most people do. So, if you can, do that. That is one thing you really don't have to think of. Just go out there, see where your car takes you. Be careful. And it doesn't even have to be that far. It can just maybe go, I don't know, visit someplace you always wanted to visit, but try something new. For me, I'm not sure why it happened, But I have found that sometimes when my mind just goes and goes and goes and it doesn't want to slow down, that creating and repurposing little things into earrings has really kind of been a blessing in disguise for me. I kind of slowed down a little bit on that just because I've been a little more busy, but I did find that it actually helped bring me out of this whatever thing I was in. So, I don't want to call it a spiral. I don't want to call it an event. And I really don't think it was an episode, but whatever it was, it felt like like that transformation thing, like you're learning how to let go of old habits and bad habits, and you're embracing the good habits and the new habits. And it was just kind of that little transition period, but turns out it's something I actually love doing. So I have to reteach myself now how to be creative when I'm feeling awesome, when I'm feeling high on life. So and I think that'll come back. I just think that now that I have the energy, I'm just doing more things. I'm just kind of staying a little more busy. I'm writing again. So a lot of times that can take away from your other creative process. But when I do them, there's something very magical about it, something very just relaxing. It can get frustrating because you got to use these, you got all these tools for these tiny little pieces. But when you see the end result, it's like, wow, I just did that. Even if you're not creating the things yourself, like I said, I take things and I repurpose them. So, that's my gig. I take things and I repurpose them. Maybe one day I'll learn how to make it myself, but that's not really a goal for me right now. Just repurposing things is fun. So, and everything deserves a second life, right? So, do yoga poses. YouTube. Google, YouTube, and Google. I have no idea about yoga. I know downward dog or something like that for when, when you have a sore back. That one's a fun one. But I know the tree pose, the warrior pose. But, I guess I do know more than I thought I did. How about that? But, just go to YouTube or Google something, and be careful too, because, you see these people that are just these yoga masters, and they are just fantastic. And, even, a lot of people think, yoga is just posing and this and that. No, you will be hardcore sweating by the end of a session because, your body is doing things that it's not used to doing, and you do get better at it, and you do get, that benefit out of it. In fact, I want to take yoga for beginners. So I found a class that will allow me to do that. Excuse me. Apologies. Wow. But anyway, there's something in my throat. I'm sorry. Hi. Watch me choke on whatever it is I'm choking on. So, wow, it's like somebody just put their hand on my throat. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to touch that. But anyways, that was gnarly. So anyways, yoga poses. You can Google it. You can go to YouTube. I would probably advise YouTube because, what is there not a video for? Seriously. My cousin, I think this was a few years ago, called a refrigerator repairman to fix his fridge. The guy said it'd be $250. He went on YouTube, Googled the problem, and fixed it for $50, and that was the part. So, I'm not saying YouTube everything. If you need a handyman, you need a handyman. But it turns out this was a simple fix for them. So, it was fixed. But that was probably not the best example for some people. But, DIY. I'm telling you, DIY. We DIY a lot around my house. But, or I DIY a lot around my house. And sibling just watches. So, anyways, yeah, I would Google it. In fact, if yoga really isn't something that you're that interested in, if you sit there and you're like, yeah, I tried it, didn't really like it, Google Tai Chi. Tai Chi is also amazing. My mom loved Tai Chi, and so I started kind of doing Tai Chi. And it's that whole, I know not a lot of people are into that whole Zen thing, but there really is something, just a Zen feeling, this whole, I really think that's great for self-care, because, you know, they're very distinct movements, and like yoga, but there's just, you can feel this energy going through there, you know, but I mean, chi, right? You can feel the chi. So, and the fun thing is if you really get good at it, you could speed it up, and it's basically martial arts. Ta-da! So, yeah, my mom was a little surprised when I told her that, but, you know, I mean, not all the moves, guys, okay? 'Cause, you know, you don't need to sweep the grass with your leg, but it amazes me how dumb I get sometimes on these videos. Sorry. Anyways, back to the video, back to the vibe. Yeah, it can be very, very just energy releasing, or energy kind of, I don't know. I think in a way, either of those things really kind of iron out your energy. You know, when you're feeling a little wrinkled inside and you're just like, you know, how am I going to do this? How can I do this? I'm tired of doing this. Just, you know, use these things. I mean, the Far East, Eastern medicine and Eastern practices, there's something to those. I mean, come on. It's been around for thousands of years. Somebody's doing something right? So sometimes when you're not really sure, it's not always about just, you know, getting out of your head. It's about unwrinkling that icky feeling that you have. It's unwrinkling your energy, and just, you know, we all have it, you know, no matter what your belief system or your higher power is. I'm not throwing anything out there that doesn't exist, but everybody does have this energy about them. I mean, that's what keeps us going, right? I mean, they say, you know, pick up your energy, do some exercises, do this, do that. Well, that's what these things are designed to do. They're meant to just kind of pick up your energy and push you forward. And energy just isn't about that go, go, go. Energy is about, you know, existing within yourself, existing around people. I mean, haven't you ever been around, you know, in a group or sometimes, and there's just one person that you get that weird feeling from? That's, your energies are not connecting, you know, or they're not mixing, or you're picking up on something because maybe this person is not the greatest person in the world. And, you know, or maybe they're just having a bad day. That's probably where I should have gone with that, because 9 times out of 10, somebody's just not having a good day. Maybe they don't even want to be in this group. You know, they don't want to be at that party. So, you know, they had other things they could have been doing, like washing their hair and counting their fingers and toes. So, but, you know, just sometimes you can feel that. Most people call that being an empath. But in a way, I think everybody's a little bit of an empath. I'm actually one, which is surprising to me, but it made a lot of sense when I found out. So, you know, but hey, I'm just me, right? I just walk around doing these things Monday through Friday, being a little crazy on them, because that's me. And I try to be funny, even if I'm the only one laughing, which is like 9 times out of 10. But hey, it's like I always say, if somebody's laughing, that means it must be funny, even if it's just me. So let's recap before I ramble on any farther. 5 things you can do when you're having a bad day and need some self-care, or 5 things of self-care just in general. You know what, you guys, I have to say this really quick. I know earlier at the beginning of this video, I showed the wind outside and the rain clouds were way in the back. They are now over my house. So that is how fast it can rain. The rain is coming up from just over the mountains in Mexico. In fact, on a very clear day, you can see the Coronado Islands from my parents' house, or my dad's house now. But it's really, really cool. I mean, that's how high up on this hill he is. But yeah, I'm going to get some nice storms today. So, number 1, watch a movie or TV show, new or old, that is your favorite. Number 2, write 5 things you love. Doesn't matter what they are, even if you think it might be silly to someone else. This is your list. Write whatever makes you happy. Go out into the sunshine. Unless you're a vampire, then go out into the moonlight. Or if you're a bad vampire, go out into the sunshine. Try something new. You know, just venture out there. Number 5. Oh, that was number 4. Number 5, do yoga poses. And I'm going to add to that, or Tai Chi. Yoga poses or Tai Chi. Either one is beneficial. Either one is great. They both do what they're meant to do and are supposed to do. And they're both awesome. For the very few poses I've done in yoga, awesome. For the Tai Chi I have learned, love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, I'm probably going to practice some of that today after this. Get my own juju going in here. But, so that's it for Self-Care Wednesday. I hope, oh, you know what? I put those away, but I will put those in the comments. Remember, these are public, so you can go to my Facebook at Shella Marie Lucas and just search into the comments for these. It's also on the post I do on my website, shellbellinthemoment.com, and you can find the list there. I think today I'm going to put them in the, no, I'm not. But, yeah, I probably will put them in the comments on YouTube where you can go and you can click and subscribe. Please. Thank you. That'd be awesome if you did. But, you can see my fabulous face all the time, Monday through Friday, and whatever I post sometimes on the other side, just for no reason. But sometimes I do go live for no reason, or sometimes I just put a video out there for no reason. In fact, I might even put my monologues up on YouTube so I can have the hell critiqued out of me. I'm a little nerve-wracked about that one, guys, because like I said, it's been a long time since I've had to do one of those. I have really focused in on my writing. And, yeah, I mean, drama class, that was my college days. What little college I had. But, wow. So anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. If you are going to be anywhere where it is going to rain today, I hope you enjoy it. Open up your blinds, open up the shades, and just enjoy it. You know, I'm enjoying the wind. I'm enjoying the rain. It's interesting though, because my dad is the end unit in his condo, and so you can hear the wind pushing up against the wall, which is mildly unnerving until you realize that it's the wind pushing up against the wall. See what I mean about being dumb? So let's just call it silly. I'm silly. So I'm feeling good today. So you're getting a little bit of wacky me. But again, one more time, because I think I do this like 5 million times before I actually let you guys go. Have a great day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day. I forgot to do that at the beginning. How could I forget that? It's hump day. Go and have a happy hump day. Baby Puff, older sibling, thank you for popping in on this. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow for things to think on Thursday. Have a great day.